They disappear without a trace. Hikers, campers, even kids. No sign, no clues. Just the wilderness swallowing them whole. This is Missing 411. I missed it.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the GITM podcast, where we cover true crime, the paranormal, and tonight, missing persons.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
What's that got to do with missing 411?
You'll find out. It's all cyclical.
I'm going to take your word for it. But that's what we're covering tonight. We're doing a little missing person, the missing 411.
The reality of it is we don't know what we're talking about. Because nobody knows what we're talking about.
We just wing it.
But yeah, somebody tried to blow up fucking Harvard. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't hear about that.
There's no structural damage. I guess like the building's gonna be open. It's some medical building on the Harvard campus. There was a fire alarm triggered at like 2 something in the morning on like the 4th floor of this medical building, and
were there
surveillance
or is this
no? It's a scholastic building.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like Harvard Medical Center.
I think.
I don't know.
But yeah. Then like security cameras caught two possible perpetrators in sweatshirts and face coverings.
You sure there just weren't students walking around Harvard
At 2 something in the morning?
You never know.
It's Harvard. They have a mandatory bedtime.
But just wearing face coverings on a college campus does not mean you're up to no good. That
It's probably something fucking. It's probably just something stupid, as stupid as humanly possible.
Probably the research monkey was smoking and got a hold in an oxygen-rich environment.
Or it's just some rich kids that think they're being like politically driven to do something. Like how do we affect the status quo? Attack the Ivy League. That's the Ivy League represents the majority of college students. We shall go there.
Oh, absolutely.
What else happened? The Bengals blew it.
Bengals suck. Football sucks.
Hey, that was a hell of an end of a game, though. It's also the hell of an end of a game.
It'll be 2 weeks before this makes the podcast episode.
Also, a hell of an end of the game for the World Series. That was a good one.
Yeah, it's over.
First team in 25 years to go back-to-back.
I will be glad when...
What?
I hate to say it, my favorite time to go to
the dirty Japanese stopped running the league.
My favorite time to go to a sports bar is in the dead period when there's no fucking sports. I know it's bad for business.
See, I haven't made, though, because I'm not a local fan. So, like, if the Cowboys play on, like, a Monday night, then, like, I'm good.
That's like the bar. I went to the bar last night. It was a little crowded. Game 7 World Series. I get it. But it's fucking baseball.
Good Game 7, at least.
It's baseball. It's like watching flies fly.
Hey, I will say that baseball is enjoyable to watch especially if you understand the mechanics of baseball.
I understand the mechanics. I played baseball. I
do enjoy watching baseball at that level during the playoffs. No. When they're really out there getting after it. Especially in a game like that where like they're really fucking playing at the end of the game.
But my point is here, we are in Southwest Ohio.
Yeah, our team got eliminated, the local team got eliminated. They did make the playoffs, didn't they? They just got fucking.
The Dodgers put them out.
They got run through.
Yeah, but there should not be a bar full of people cheering for both teams or when a team scores. They're not our teams. If you are a fan,
especially when it's both teams.
Both teams.
Like one team does something, they're like, yeah. Another team does something, they're like, yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. If any of you are fans of either one of these teams, you're about 3,000 miles away from the other.
Nope.
Toronto is so far away. I mean, it's up north, but Toronto's actually
closer than L.A.
I mean, but what the fuck ever.
A lot closer.
Anyway, so.
Basically Detroit. Basically, the Tigers lost.
Yes, but when is 3-Eye Atlas supposed to be
Butt fuck all of us to death.
coming close or coming?
I don't know. I'm so
coming
tired
out from behind the sun.
You coming around the bend?
Yeah, and
Should we coming around the mountain when she comes?
come Independence Day.
I'm tired of hearing about it. I don't think it's anything super crazy.
Well,
I don't think if it's something malignant, if you will, it couldn't be much worse than whatever the Black Knight is.
I will say this:
The Black Knight's been there for 50 fucking years that we know of, or hundreds of years.
we were going to do an episode on that and never did it.
It's not a whole lot. I don't think I could get a whole episode out of it. I mean, we could, because it's us. We just talk about like butts and farts and
But
wrestling.
I did catch old Avi Loeb
Yeah,
on, I believe it was Rogan.
he's the main one barking about that shit.
But not about he's been portrayed as a crackpot. I mean, for one, no Harvard fucking science or Harvard professor's a crackpot.
Oh, I got heartburn.
You'd have to be somewhat intelligent to be a Harvard professor.
Yeah. Why are you passing the ball?
And so the mainstream media, from what I've seen, has kind of cornered him into a box to where he's kind of a crackpot because he's used
That's what happens with all those
the
dudes,
term
though.
alien and that's not really what he's saying.
Yeah, but let's all suck off Bob Lazar for a year straight when he came out.
But that's not what he's saying, that this is an extraterrestrial vehicle necessarily. It could be, but
It is alien. It is alien to this planet.
there's something different about this, and he is open. Yes, it could be an extraterrestrial vehicle of some sort or probe like Voyager. We sent out Voyager.
Well, because they have.
But he's open to the idea that it's just not behaving. Just saying this is a comet because we don't know what it is misinformation. We need to find out, do the research, and look at it and see exactly what it is, because it's not your typical comet if it is a fucking comet. And we don't know shit about interstellar
Matthew
visitors.
McConaughey does.
Yeah, but
See, nobody would have a problem with any of this stuff if it was coming out of Matthew McConaughey's house. They'd be like, he's been there.
Yeah,
He knows.
It's not acting like the comets that we are accustomed to viewing or it's researching. This is something different. Doesn't mean it's fucking an alien. Doesn't mean, ET's coming back. It just means this is comets might, or whatever this is, it's something different than what we've really seen before.
Well, that's what kills me is like everybody's freaking out about all this shit. I'm like, dude, it's doing stuff that's abnormal to us, but it could be doing stuff that's very normal astrologically.
And
we just haven't seen it.
And a lot of what he's saying is because the trajectory that it has taken is perfect for viewing planets. And his point is kind of like, if this has a set mission or of some sort of intelligence, if this was sent from another
society
species, this is the exact route that you would send something to observe the heavenly bodies of our solar system. And that is very the odds of that of something randomly doing that are very, very slim.
Yeah, and then I automatically go to like, if they're traveling through space like that, do they have to take the most convenient route, or can they just?
Well, you got to remember, the universe is enormous.
You don't say.
And this,
shut up! I hate that.
If this
dog.
is something extraterrestrial intelligence, it's probably something like Voyager. It's probably been traveling.
It's probably just a satellite.
Billions of years.
Yeah. And whatever. If something sent it could be long gone by now.
Yeah. But the moral of the story is, kids, this isn't behaving like a normal comet. So saying it's just a comet. No, it's not just a normal comet. This is acting completely different than what we.
Well, because it's got the weird color.
It's got the weird color. The
anti-tail.
The anti-tail, which is kind of my layman knowledge of
how do you have an anti-tail
of a comet tail is it is traveling, coming up from behind the comet because the sun is melting the ice particles, dust, and whatever, and it's just a vapor trail essentially. If that is the principle of a comet's tail, how can you have an anti-tail where the heat is doing the work to melting the materials on said comet, but it's going in front of it? It does not make sense to me. Does that make sense?
If it was going through an atmosphere, yeah. But it's not.
Yeah.
And allegedly it might have a fucking core that's hotter than the sun. Or a heat source hotter than the sun within it.
But
that'd be an interesting thing.
But I will say this, there's been some crazy shit, and you don't know what to fucking believe about this.
Oh, my eyeballs itch.
I heard a fucking thing that they said it basically stopped at Mars. No, it fucking didn't.
The fuck was on my face?
Apparently
is that leftover cum?
I don't know what you did last night. And I have heard, I don't know if it's true or not, is that it's slowing down, speeding up, which I don't know.
So it's an Asian alien.
Yeah. Can't drive. So you don't know what to fucking believe. Especially with YouTube. This is the problem. Sorry, YouTube. This is the problem with YouTube. They'll let any fucking moron get on and make a fucking video.
Perfect examples.
As in the one you're fucking watching. But at least we don't portray that we know what the fuck we're talking about.
Ever.
We just know what ChatGPT tells us.
I mean, really, the 3-eye atlas, it's just a fucking hipster comet.
But
it's just floating around going, I'm going to be different and do things that other comets don't do.
And apparently it's fucking big.
Well, I would hope so.
I mean, it's what? The size of Manhattan, I guess?
Yeah, right.
But what was that? Oumuamua or whatever? That was came through first 6 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
The cigar shaped.
The space turd.
Yeah. That was a fraction of the size of this.
That's a space peanut.
But it's a fraction of the size of this. So it's going to be interesting. I think it's November 9th or 10th or something. It's supposed to be coming around the sun to where we might be able to take a good look at it.
If we just all die.
Well, get fucking Bill Pullman and fucking Will Smith on the case. And get fucking Randy Quaid, too.
And Jeff Goldblum.
We're going to need...
And...
a crop duster to fucking drive straight up into
the black lady that was his wife. I don't even know who that was. Was that Vivica?
Vivica A. Fox, yes.
Was it?
I mean, at this point, I'd take the little boy. We need all the help we can get.
That little rascal?
Yes.
Or get us Jim Brown from Mars Attacks.
But I will say what's kind of weird about this, NASA has pictures of it. When it flew by, when it did a drive-by of fucking Mars. And I guess our telescopes have captured it. However, they're not releasing the photos.
They're just getting fucking pressed hams from aliens?
No, because...
They're just rolling by, mooning the shit out of us?
Because of the government shutdown.
Dude, okay, let's talk about this government shutdown.
Well, but that's what they're saying. The big conspiracy. I've heard that big story, the conspiracy that, the government shut down at just the right time on this. We were going to get our best look at this because we have a lot of fucking equipment on Mars and circling Mars.
We got a bunch of equipment. We're not going to use it for stupid science work. We could take pictures of aliens.
And just how convenient. Ooh, Papa Will's in the house. I like the name. We might change the name of this podcast to that. Deep in the night.
You got the wrong two hosts.
None of us ever been deep. Unless you want
a fisting?
A good fisting. But what was I saying before Papa Will broke my
something about the government shutdown.
The conspiracy that, it's just that how convenient that the government shut down at the most probable time when we could get the best look at it. And the images do exist. The Mars rover who caught it and the whatever orbiters and all the other, they're not on fucking strike. They're still fucking working, but nobody's there to analyze it. Now, you tell me, I know how I am. If I was my job was to observe space shit. If I worked for NASA and
Space peanuts
and the government shut the fuck down, and this was happening, I think I'd take a hit. I'd go into work just to kind of see some shit.
Yeah, that's how you get heroes like the guy from Armageddon with the silo in the beginning. Get the book! Get the book! So I want to name it after my wife. She said, "Oh, is because she's a cold, heartless bitch that destroys." But you brought up the government shutdown. Let's talk about some brass tacks shit on this government.
We're going to get to missing 411.
This is important, and this is the most important part of the government shutdown. We live in a semi-low income area. What?
You hear that humming?
Uh-uh.
You remember last episode?
Over the heat. I hear the heat.
You didn't remember last episode you were hearing a high-pitched?
Oh, yeah.
I just heard it. Maybe was that tinnitus or whatever?
I do have that.
But no, when I had that one night, that was in this ear. And every time I've ever had it, it's been this. This sounded like it was coming from over there somewhere. Fucking weird. We're haunted.
Satan.
Satan.
Have you noticed... We live in a pretty a lower income area.
Because we're fucking poor podcasters.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But...
That make about $13 a month. You can't feed a family of 4 on $13 a month.
Overhead, yeah.
Spend more money than $13 a month on this fucking shit.
For better or worse, even though I was just talking about it last night, I have put on... I don't want to know how much weight. And I am going back to making my own food and portioning it properly and eating like 6 times a fucking day.
Oh, I want to hear about it. I had a wedding. My daughter got married.
She did.
And I went.
Yes.
And I have 2 suits.
Neither of them fit?
The one I wanted to wear does not fit. Obviously, I was a slim, good-looking young man when I wore that last.
Now you're a fat fuck.
The other one, the traditional black, it fit. But let's just say I wasn't shaking my ass on the dance floor because if I dropped it like it's hot, my ass would been hanging out.
You wouldn't drop it like it's hot anyway.
Well, that's true, but that's not the point.
Your knees would go before your pants.
I'm just saying.
So you're saying you might be able to wear the suit, but you're not rocking any cummerbunds.
I have to rock a cummerbund to hide the fucking Pillsbury Doughboy overflowage. Oh, Lord.
Oh, God damn it.
What?
No, Xavier Worthy, no. He's on my bench.
Yeah, so I'm with you there.
But
put on some holiday pounds before the holidays.
Yeah, dude.
Game planning.
I gotta get. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. We're gonna get this back in action. Remember that time where both of us were like actually doing pretty well with all of our health stuff?
Yeah.
I'm going back to it.
Fuck it, you gotta die of something.
So, but anyway, so we live in a pretty lower income area. We, again, for better or worse, frequent or at least utilize some less than healthy and cost-effective sources of food.
Are you saying 2 a.m. Taco Bell's not healthy?
No, nor is Wawa pizza at 2 a.m., which you did not partake in. I did. It wasn't bad for a fresh pizza at 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's kind of like heroin. I know not to partake in that because that'll never
That sandwich you got was good, though.
Yeah, it was good, but it wasn't. It was a gas station sandwich.
It was a hot Sammy.
It was better than.
But I believe it was on a croissant.
It was on a.
Was it the one that's just ham and mustard?
No, it was ham. No, it was just cheese and pepperoni.
Oh,
it was like a fucking little pizza.
They have one. They have a croissant that just has ham and mustard and I think cheese. Oh. It's quite good.
Sweet.
It's really good for your fatness. I should know. I ate one for no reason.
Just to have it?
Yeah, I just bought it because I went to Wawa for the first time. I was like, let me try Wawa. I was like, let me go simple, just a little snack.
I did go to Wawa and get gas.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
I signed up for their loyalty program.
I thought about it.
Do you get gas points?
I think so.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Anyway. Continue your story.
I have noticed this since I'm okay with this government shutdown now. Because I have noticed in the lower income area that we live in, and some of the restaurants that you and I go to, there is less lines and shit the last couple of days. And as controversial as this may be, I think it might, for us, have something to do with the fact that EBT and shit is not actively being given to people.
That is true.
I'm okay with it. Stay shut down.
That is true.
I'm kidding. I'm all for people getting the help that they need. Some people don't deserve it, but that's another conversation.
I was in line behind a gentleman.
Yeah.
That bought, like some gas station or convenience store food. And I'm
victorious.
Did
you hear my elbow pop?
Yeah. And he was using whatever the EBT card.
EBT.
And then I started...
Or SNAP, whatever the fuck. I don't even know what they're called.
I looked at him, and I looked at his attire. Wearing Jordans, nice watch, designer jeans.
Yeah. That shit gets me sometimes.
I'm like...
if it's like Friday or Saturday night, I'm like, okay, maybe you're going out. Maybe this is one night.
No, this is like a Thursday night. Or Wednesday night, something like that.
That being said, I'm cool with there being less lines for stuff. And I know I can honestly pretty confidently say that this is a true scenario, because when the corner store by us, you know how they rotate employees every so often.
Yeah.
Well, they got a couple in there that have only been there for a couple months, and for like the first 3 weeks I went in there, mind you, if you know, me and Phil, or I'm sorry, Phil and myself.
Yeah, we be grammatically correct on this podcast.
I do be grammarin' in this bitch. We are at this convenience store
at least twice a day.
Once for sure.
Oh, I'm twice. On the way to work, on the way home from work.
Yeah, like I haven't gone today. Wait. Yes, I did. I did go today.
I went today too.
I did. I have. That's where I got this Gatorade. But I know that we're in an area where this theory is probably true, because for the first like 2 or 3 weeks that one of the new guys was working up there, even though I'm in there as much as we are, every time I would have my card out and he would have to like look at it. He would go EBT, and then he'd look down and see that it's my bank card. I'm like, no, I fucking wish. You got one? Are you trying to defraud the government? What's up? Hook me up. They're shut down anywhere. They're not catching shit.
Anyway. All right. Well, I say we get to the missing 411 shit now. I
don't know of any. I'll be honest, I haven't been paying attention to very many current events, other than celebrities keep dying, which is normal. Do you know Mel Brooks still alive?
Yeah, I
just looked that up. He's 99.
Yeah. I don't know what I mean. A man that makes Blazing Saddles should live forever.
That's what I'm saying. Apparently, if you want to live forever, you just need to stay on a steady diet of like matzo ball soup and latkes and jokes about underlying racism.
I guess. Then you're good. You might live forever.
I haven't had a latke. Well, I've had a latke in my life. I don't think I've ever had matzo ball soup.
I don't think I've ever had any of that shit.
And Phil doesn't support the Jews. He wants to free Palestine. What was with all the Jewish commercials during football today? Did you see any of that?
I watched football for about 20 fucking minutes.
And then turned it off. And then I told you what was happening in the Bengals game, and you turned it back on.
I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, there's a lot. I've been seeing a lot of like save the Jews type shit. Like basically feed the children for Jewish people, for old Jewish ladies.
Is Sarah McLachlan?
No, it was just, another gray-haired white dude.
But not, in the arms?
No. I don't think so. I wasn't actually listening to it.
All right. Okay, before you get us in trouble.
Could you imagine? Like they should have just leaned into it. They should have had like fucking like bar mitzvah music playing in the background. Like just happy dance Jewish music. And they're like, this is I don't know, what's a traditional old lady Jewish name?
Don't know.
Julia.
Oh, that's what you did there.
This is Ivanka. I don't know. For 30 cents a day, you can feed her matzo ball soup and latkes. I don't know any other traditional Jewish foods, so I'm just going to keep saying that.
Well, now that you've reached our quota for anti-Semitism, can we get on to missing persons?
That's not anti-Semitic.
We
had this conversation. It's okay to say Jews. It's not okay to say fucking Jews.
Okay, there. What was the guy from Papa John's.
Papa John?
Yeah, John, whatever his name is.
Papa.
They canceled him. And pretty much what he said.
Yeah, but
much what he did.
Here's
he said,
the difference.
It's not okay. It's not okay to say.
Here's the difference between.
Exactly. You're out of here.
Here's the difference between me and Papa John.
You don't make great pizza.
I could make a better pizza than Papa John's does.
No, that has some great garlic sauce.
Ugh, God, Papa John's is trash.
Oh, fuck you.
It's over cheesed, undercooked. Fucking. They have some good things. If you customize the shit out of your pizza, it's all right.
Papa John's is one of my favorite pizzas.
No, the main thing is the difference between me and Papa John's is Papa John's has a massive social reach. I don't.
That is.
Am I going to get canceled by 8 people?
Papa Will might cancel you right now.
Well, I bet Papa Will makes better fucking pizza and likes black people, so we'll choose him over Papa John's anyway.
All right.
I like how they pulled the Uno reverse on that. Actually, they did. They threw that card down. They were like, oh, Papa John said racist shit. Let's go get the biggest one to be like the new face of Papa John's.
The biggest racist?
No, the biggest black. We're going from a racist Italian guy to
a 7-foot,
the biggest black guy to the overcooked Yao Ming.
Jesus Christ. Oh, so now I know why nobody listens to this.
Shout out to Shaq. I had some of his shoes when I was a younger man because they were cheap. But anyway.
All right. Missing 411.
Missing 411.
Break it down for us, Travis.
Section 1. What is missing 411?
It's a missing informational.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, excuse me. Sorry.
You're excused. Missing information. That's what missing 411 is.
So, but in this scenario, we're talking about David. Oh. Is it David Paulides?
Paulides. That's how I've heard it said. So
because it's not fucking spelled like that.
Yeah, it is.
David Paulides.
Paulides. And you made fun of me the last episode about rigatoni.
David
I called that guy Father Rigatoni.
David Paulides. He was a former San Jose Police Department police officer and became interested after writing books about Bigfoot investigations. Is how it all started. Off to a good start. Can't beat that.
We should do Bigfoot investigations. Go up northern Ohio and do some Bigfoot research.
We go out in the backyard on the right night as long as we don't.
That's not.
As long as we don't turn the light on them, we can just catch one of the fucking mutants that walks around.
That's not Bigfoot. That's Methfoot.
I saw Bigfoot and Meth Mouth in the same night. So stupid. Now, while visiting a national park, a ranger confided in him that there were far more missing persons in the park system than anyone realized, and that the National Park Service, the NPS, wasn't keeping proper records of all these disappearances. I almost said disappearances.
We lost another one. They're saying, the park ranger go back to the shack, say, we lost another one, boss. That's it.
And Shaq said, "You go here. We just give him a bit."
You didn't tell me, Shaq. You were in contact.
I'm not.
Shaq.
I don't do a good Shaq. Charles Barkley. Maybe we could get Charles Barkley on here. A little blackface.
Sure. Good. Like you said, nobody will cancel you because nobody watches.
Speaking of the National Park Services, you remember Lazarus?
The store?
The department store?
Yes.
Okay. So
what's that got to do with the fucking national park?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
So there's an issue within this that comes through the Freedom of Information Act, or FOIA, not to be mistaken with FOIA
or FOIL.
FOIA being the female video game streamer who's actually pretty goddamn funny. So Paulides submitted formal Freedom of Information Act requests to the NPS asking for a list of missing persons in all U.S. national parks.
Sweet.
Completely normal, legal thing you can do. The NPS responded that it had no centralized database and each park handled its own cases. Then why the fuck are you the national park system? You're not a national park system. You're a national park brotherhood.
You would think there would have to be some paperwork filed when a missing person report is filed in a national park.
You're the national park. It's not like you're a park. Even a park probably has some sort of paperwork on missing fucking people.
Maybe.
They make missing persons reports on Kensington Avenue in fucking Philly. You seen that place?
Mm-mm.
It's like Zombieland.
Nice.
I watched a whole video of it. It was Brandon Buckingham.
Walking Dead kind of situation?
Yeah, but with fucking like horse tranquilizer and fentanyl.
Nice.
Yeah, I just watched Brandon Buckingham's video about it. He went around with, he spent the evening hanging out with Skrilla, a local rapper from Kensington. And there's literally people shooting up drugs on the side, like right there, the whole time. And the cops rolled up on some people at a corner store because to take their Bluetooth speaker. And they even said, and like 10 cop cars showed up.
Well, when you're dealing with drug zombies, you gotta come with the
No,
heat.
they weren't drug zombies. They didn't fuck with the drug zombies.
Oh, they just fuck with the Bluetooth.
He sat there with his fucking microphone. And he was like, "There's people shooting heroin 10 feet away, and they're hassling these people about their speaker."
That's less paperwork. The speaker is less paperwork to fill out.
So there's a police presence in Kensington Avenue, that much, but we don't have a record on the national park systems of people going missing.
No,
real people, not zombie people.
Real
drug zombies aren't real people.
They aren't.
They're lower than dogs. We need to eradicate
We are all inclusive here at the GITM podcast.
Australia, the shit out of them. Put them on an island.
We will take all comers. We need all the audience we can get.
Yeah, we live with them. I see them every once. Well, no, it's starting to get cold. They're starting to go inside now.
They're like the mice.
Yeah. They're like, crackheads are like field mice. They're really annoying and stupid in the summertime. They're just kind of around being a nuisance. And then, it starts to get cold and they get hungry, start trying to get in your house. You got to kill a couple of them. And then, once it gets cold, they just go into hibernation, like the zombies from The Last of Us. Spoiler.
I quit watching The Last of Us.
Why? Was it the gay thing?
No, I just started to watch the first episode of the second season and it's kind of...
Oh, you got to watch it. It's good. It's good.
What's that on again?
HBO.
Nope, I got HBO.
You got to watch it. It was good.
Maybe I'll watch it.
I thought the first one was a little too, but you got to watch it.
I'll watch that. Maybe after this, we wrap up the show.
We can go
after I deal with all the fan.
We can go watch
fan letters. Emails I have to answer after.
We can go watch Last of Us together, in elephant train around the house.
I don't think so.
Where you hold each other's wieners and walk around.
I'm well aware of it.
I hired a tuba player.
We don't have two sets of tweezers.
I hired a tuba player, so he can follow us around and go rum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Make it romantic.
All right, continue.
Sorry, I didn't even finish that section. One official allegedly said that it would cost tens of thousands of dollars just to complete such a list. Then do it. Fuck?
Well, they were planning for a shutdown.
Like, how much is the budget for the national park system? You can't put together $15,000 to make this list to possibly save lives or bring peace to families of missing loved ones?
No.
Oh, God forbid. Well, let's slap some new fucking 2x4s on the walkway to Old Faithful so people can watch Mother Nature squirt.
Oh, my God.
So, this refusal by the National Park Service is what was David Paulides' spark, his muse. He began independently compiling data, reviewing news articles, police reports, coroner findings, and park logs. And over time, he identified patterns that appeared across hundreds of disappearances. There are some key points we need to mention here.
Mention them, Travis.
The name Missing 411 comes from missing persons or information, or plus information, like a 411 directory. There you go, smarty pants. I already had that in here. Paulides has published multiple books and 2 documentaries, one of which being Missing 411 in 2016 and Missing 411 The Hunted in 2019. That one was about Jews of the 40s.
No, it was not.
He never outright claims a supernatural cause, only that the coincidences and details defy logical explanation. We will get into that.
We will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Section 2, the strange commonalities. Okay, Paulides' main cluster traits. You know about this.
Yes.
He had these clusters of this type of activity in certain areas or certain parks. 1, geographical clusters. Most disappearances occur in or near national parks, forests, and wilderness preserves. Paulides mapped in the clusters, one of which are in order of no order.
In order or no order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although Yosemite National Park is,
That's
I believe, the most abundant.
Some shit's going down in Yosemite.
But his main clusters that he mapped out were Yosemite National Park in California, Crater Lake National Park in Oregon, Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado, been there, Great Smoky Mountains in Tennessee or North Carolina, don't think I've ever been there, Shasta Trinity National Forest in California, probably a beautiful place, absolute fucking trash soda, and Glacier National Park in Montana. Oh, and Yellowstone, of course.
Well, that's because Kevin keeps taking people to the
it's because they keep they keep throwing people off the ledge and burying them.
That's actually that theory of the train station in Yellowstone is an actual thing. There is a portion, was it a Harvard law professor said there is a portion, because for you to be brought in trial, you have to be, you need a jury of your peers. There is a portion where you could commit a crime and not be arrested or not be convicted because you could not get a jury. There's nobody to get a jury from. So in actuality, it is plausible, not probable.
You think Rip can fight that good? I don't think he can in real life.
Probably not.
No, see, and that's my thing. That's the biggest problem I have with Yellowstone. Let's talk about this. Nobody is getting into those fights in jeans as tight as they were wearing.
That is true.
Have you ever seen somebody watch them walk around and then they're like, I ride fucking horses and I wrangle cattle. Now watch me perform a perfect 3-shot combo to the face, followed by an exact replica of a George St. Pierre roundhouse kick, while wearing my custom fit fucking Levi's.
Oh, come on. They were wranglers.
Yeah, they're trying to wrangle their dicks out of their pants so they don't pee on their zipper. That's the main problem with Yellowstone.
Okay. But
other than that, I only watched like 2 seasons of that shit. I didn't fall for it like everybody else did.
It's a good show.
It was, but I lost interest.
But Yellowstone has a lot of missing people. We got that.
Yes. They're all at the Yellowstone. Now, he calls all of these his cluster zones or regions where multiple vanishings fit his criteria.
Well, he knows what he's looking for.
Because there's more areas with multiple missing persons cases and shit like that, but they don't fall into line with the ones that he was really, worried about.
The weird shit.
Yeah, the ones where like their butt, what the fuck? Hey, it's JFK. What's in the long redacted JFK assassination files? Is that a video? God damn it.
Nothing.
I was going to click on it. I was enrolled in a gifted program as a kid. Years later, I discovered a dark side I never knew about.
Why are we reading the fucking news?
I don't know. It popped up.
Click on your fucking notes. And it will
oh, yeah. How do you feel about that shit? I forgot about that.
What?
The Louvre.
What happened?
There was a heist.
No
Somebody
shit.
robbed a bunch of fucking jewels from the Louvre.
Didn't take the Mona Lisa?
No. That's somebody already took it years ago. It's got higher security than a lot of the other stuff. But yeah, no, somebody made away with fucking a bunch of jewels from the Louvre.
Huh.
Yeah.
Where was Tom Hanks?
That's what I'm saying. Dan Brown didn't write this one.
No.
Where the fuck was whatever Tom Hanks' stupid, pretentious ass character's name was in that movie? I'm Tom Hanks with long hair. Let me pay me $25 million to walk around and just say obvious things that make me sound smart, even though half the things I say in these movies about the Catholic Church or the Crusades or anything like that, I would say 50% of the population goes, yeah, no shit. We knew that. Have you seen the second one?
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Angels and Demons?
Yeah.
Dude, When he's like, how did you know I work for the Vatican? And he was like, that's the papal symbol. I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit. How'd you know that I was so very obviously from the Vatican? You couldn't tell? As soon as I walked in, like everybody in the fucking movie theater didn't see that guy walk in and go, Vatican guy. 100%. Either Vatican guy or a Uber driver looking for his passenger.
I don't think Uber was a thing when that movie came out.
And being that Tom Hanks was not drunk, he is not that passenger. That's my favorite. I love being around when Ubers come in looking for their passengers. Especially when they leave. Anyway. Topographical oddities.
Okay.
Disappearances often occur near granite or boulder fields, water sources, or dense berry patches. So, anywhere in a park.
Yes, that narrows it down greatly.
Check. Where'd they get? What were the specific topographical details of where they disappeared?
By a tree.
There was water and trees and fucking flowers.
That's a cluster
all right,
zone.
Jim. God damn it! Just tell me where they found the fucking body. Which under maintained wooden walking path / bridge did they find the fucking body next to? What random set of toilets and vending machines did they find the bodies next to? Some areas have unusual geomagnetic readings.
This is where it gets interesting.
Or are known for frequent fog or sudden weather changes. Correct me if I'm wrong, some of these national parks have mountains and shit.
Yes, they do.
Mountains get foggy. So do valleys.
Yes, they do. When the dew point matches the temperature.
Yes, it do. DEW. Snap.
Not a meteorologist, but
I'm not a meteor gynecologist.
I have been for years.
A meteor gynecologist?
Oh, I thought you said
you just investigate the.
I thought you said mediocre. My bad.
You just investigate the fat cats, as they call them on TikTok.
Yes.
I mean, more power to you, man. You find a niche, you find a fucking lane, you stay in it. I like it.
Beggars can't be choosers. I'm going to have to lower my standards now, I think.
What is it? Why is it so angry?
I've been single for a long time, so I might be aiming a little too high.
There's a bunch of vaginas like that lady from Waiting.
Waiting?
Yeah, the movie Waiting.
Don't think I've ever.
What? The restaurant movie?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
With Ryan Reynolds?
No, never seen it.
Dude, you gotta watch it. It's one of the best movies ever made.
I've seen clips of.
You have to watch it. It's one of the greatest films ever produced. It's up there with Schindler's List.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's way less dead Jewish people. Depending on who you are, that might make it better or worse. Me personally, it makes it better because I don't like dead Jewish people.
We know.
I don't like any dead people. But dead Jewish people rank a little higher. I'm like, they got at least another 3 or 4 years before, they hit their quota for a while.
Yes.
But yeah, gotta watch Waiting.
I'll check it out. I'll put it on my list.
There's a scene where somebody gets flashed a vagina. They're like, why is it so angry? She picks some lint out of her bush and flicks it. It's pretty funny. Dog scent phenomenon.
Oh, I don't remember this one from when I.
Search dogs either refuse to track or lose the scent abruptly, as if the person just vanished mid-trail. You knew about that.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. And yeah.
Bodies being found in previously searched areas.
Yes.
Victims are discovered in a plain sight days or weeks later in areas searchers already cleared, and sometimes naked or partially dressed with clothing folded neatly nearby.
Which I think if I remember.
It's a bear.
Bear folded.
It's a raccoon. It's a bear. It's a bear. The bear is the muscle, and the raccoon is the brains. The raccoon rides the bear around. The bear kills the people, and then the raccoon uses his weird little mammal thumbs to fold the clothes.
Well, because when I did talk about this case, or some of these cases, I had 3 or 4 cases I talked about.
I have 6.
That is a common thing with hypothermia. Taking off the clothes and even folding them up.
Yeah.
And then going about your business.
It's dying.
and just freezing to death.
I guess I'll just die. I might as well be naked. Who the fuck has that thought process?
I
don't think I'll ever be close to death and be like, I guess I better fucking pull my dong out.
Nobody wants to see that. Well, actually, I might do it because I just want to leave a lasting. I want to be remembered.
No, I know. Neither of us could get away with that because I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna die now. Time to pull my dinger out, and then I'd die, and then like my ghost would just be mad because the first person that came along would be like, "There's a dead fat woman on the trail." She must have been. I died 4 minutes earlier. They're like, she must have been here for days. She's bloated to all hell. Stinks to high heaven. There's worms crawling out of her. Oh no, that's a penis.
It's a guy.
That's a dude. Never mind. Fuck that guy. They just step over me and keep walking. They're like, hopefully something drags him off the trail before we get back. He's not gonna fit in the back of the Previa. Weather manipulation coincidence. Immediately after a person vanishes, weather often turns bad. Sudden snowstorms, fog, or rain that hampers search efforts. I almost said hamsters.
Hamsters.
Like the Kia commercials. Dude, speaking of, I saw a Kia Soul. I'm glad that reminded me. Fuck, what was it? It was a Kia Soul, and it had a one bumper sticker. Fuck, what was it? It was the combination of the Kia Soul and these two bumper stickers, and I remember what one of them said, and I'm trying to think of what the other one said, because the three things combined was hilarious. One of them was basically something along the lines of like, be yourself and be outwardly great about it. Something along those lines. Like, it didn't actually say that, but that's basically what it said. And it's on a Kia Soul. And then on the other side of the rear windshield, it just said, like, it was like a bumper sticker that said, like, Little Miss Anxious or something like that. I'm like, all right, hold on. So you're already in a Kia Soul. We're off to a bad start.
Surprisingly roomy. I've been in one.
I might not have a Soul, but I can fucking ride in one. But you're going to have a Kia Soul and then combine those two vibes being put out into the world. That fits in a hilarious way.
Gen Z.
Yeah, apparently the statistically most unhappy generation up to this point. I believe it.
I don't know. Us Gen Xers are getting a little cranky. We've always been cranky, but now we're getting old.
Yeah, but you actually have like social cues.
Oh yeah, and we just ignore.
There's also this whole thing. Apparently, Gen Z just can't flirt for shit because they just don't know how to. Because all their shit's like social media and stuff.
Flirting's a hard thing to do.
I don't think so. I think it's pretty easy. It's just talking without making them want to run away.
That's just called a conversation.
It's all the same thing.
Well, here's a problem.
Man or woman.
I just don't like talking to people.
Hey, handsome, what's your name? Tits! Now!
For one, that's only happened to me.
Is my ear fucking bleeding?
I don't know. I think so. That's only happened one time in the past 5 years, and you were with me when that happened.
What?
I was
when you told a woman to show your tits?
No, we were sitting at the bar, and it was like 2 or 1 o'clock in the morning. And a bunch of drunk girls walked in. One stood there to the left and ordered a drink. She looked at me. She said, "You're hot." I said, "I know, thanks." It was the back when the shooters crowd used to come in after midnight.
After midnight.
I was like, "Yeah, okay, you're drunk too." So,
yeah, I don't recall this. I think you're making it up.
No, it was there. It happened.
What was his name?
No, it was obviously she was drunk and couldn't see.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Victim profile. Speaking of this lady, often experienced outdoorsmen or conversely children and elderly, not the average tourist demographic. Yeah, huh?
Well, the experienced outdoorsman makes this very interesting.
That, yes, but little fuckers and old bitches makes sense.
Yeah, I would.
That's half the people you see at these fucking parks.
You
see little fuckers on leashes and old hoes on walkers.
You don't want your 2-year-old fucking just roaming around fucking Yellowstone.
There's nothing better than the old people on the walkers. They fucking walker their ass out there, and then they turn it around, and they just sit there while everybody's like, oh, my God, look at the geysers. And they're like, I hope I died now.
I'm about 5 fucking years from that, if that.
I could see it. I could see you living in a what do they call it, a 55 and up, like, apartment complex. Just being the fucking, the talk of the town. You're like, that's right, I can walk unassisted. How you doing, Gertrude?
Come on, Beatrice, let's go.
What's
you
up?
Ready for a ride of your life?
Come on, I put on my good elbow sleeves so I can support the massive weight of your giant labias while I move them out of the way. Let's do this.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
What do you like most about Ethel in room B? I really like the fact that she can make the silhouette of Batman jumping down off of the rooftops in the moonlight with her puss. If you turn the box fan on high, it flaps when she goes to sleep. Sounds like someone's blowing a raspberry all night.
All right, continue.
Many have some form of disability or illness or unusually high intelligence in child cases. So they're autistic or autistic. It just depends what flavor.
That spectrum is well represented.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. That was in poor taste.
So this show is in poor taste.
Autism's a superpower. Also, I love autism or Love on the Spectrum.
Yes,
Can't wait for a new season of that shit. I do. It really it's really a lovely show. Have you watched it?
No.
Dude, watch it.
I will not partake in the exploitation of...
No, I'm telling you, you will watch it and you'll be like, I'm a bad person. But, like, you will laugh at it, but you won't laugh at it because they're autistic. You will laugh at it because even though they're autistic, I did that. I've done that on a first date. I've screamed in my first date's face asking her what she thought about Jeff Bagwell's bunting percentages in the playoffs.
No, I'd be pissed off. I'd be like, Jesus, even they're getting more than I am. Because that happens to me all the time at the bar. A couple walking.
You see autistic people hitting it off. What kind of bars are you going to, Phil?
I sit at the bar and I see a hot woman walk in with an ugly dude. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, but they're driving a Mercedes. That's the difference.
No, not always. I'm like, God, what am I doing? How low am I? How low have...
Well, you have to speak to humans is the first step.
I almost want to be a mute.
You might be autistic, now that I think of it.
I might be. I'm on the spectrum.
What's he like at the bar? Until I get off, he's traditionally completely silent and sits by himself.
That's not entirely true. I will talk.
You talk to the bartenders.
Exactly.
They're your handlers.
Well, most times, when you're talking to somebody you're involved in a conversation you don't want to be in anyway.
And I'm allowed to say that because I'm pretty sure I'm autistic in some way.
Beverly, I don't care what you're doing next weekend or that your kid, did this. I don't care that he's failing gym. That is your own fucking problem.
How do you fail gym? I've been fat my whole life, never failed gym.
I'm just saying.
Never was stellar at the mile, now, I will say. I turned into 14 once because I just walked the whole fucking thing.
All right, get on with this next first case.
All right, we're going to talk about... Oh, shit, more news.
Would you quit hitting that?
All you have to do is, come down to a certain point, and it just does it. Oh, my God, look at that fucking warthog of a person. Damn it. Wait, hold on. Go back.
No.
Mississippi woman kills escaped monkey fearing for her children's safety. I was talking to you about this last night.
The wreck that...
The monkeys in the truck.
Yeah.
Chunkies. It's too bad, Trump responds to third term limit. No, it's not. Look at that face. I'm not trying to be a political hater, but is this the face you want for a third term?
It could be worse, I guess.
He looks like one of those bird creatures from the Dark Crystal. You remember that movie?
Yes.
That's what he looks like. The ones that were like definitely like recycled puppets from The Fifth Element. You see The Fifth Element?
Yes, with Bruce Willis.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, but it's one of those movies you got to be paying attention.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen it enough times that like I could just fart my way through it.
If you're half watching it or not really paying, if you're scrolling your phone and watching it, you're going to be lost and miss a lot. And you'll be like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, and then you're like, what, Chris Tucker's gay?
What?
Chris Tucker's gay, but now he's banging a lady?
What the hell's this all about?
Chris, what? Like, I might be a gay black man if that's how that works. I identify as a gay black guy with Sideshow Bob hair from The Simpsons because he was getting ladies.
Getting the ladies.
Oh, that's what I'll do. That's how it works. I'm going to get one of those headset microphones that auto-tunes me at all times. And I'll get all the bitches.
Okay.
I'll just walk around like, the price of these avocados is ridiculous.
I gotta be careful. I'm about ready to knock that over.
You already broke all my other bobbleheads.
Fucking super glue it. Relax.
That's collectible.
It was collectible.
I could have sold that for like $125.
Now you can sell it for 125.
The crazy thing is, that's true.
Well, it was collectible.
That's okay. I have a bigger one. I have a bigger, blacker one in my room that nobody knows about.
Okay. All right, get to the case one. We have
Dennis Martin.
We're
1969.
We're an hour into this and haven't even got into
1969, cases. A great year. Because 69.
I got it.
I had to explain to somebody one time why 69 means what it means. I'm like, are you shitting me? Look at it.
They're not.
It's self-explanatory.
Not a visual person.
Like, come on, keep up, dumb face. Excuse me. Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Tennessee / North Carolina border. On the Boda. Location, Spence Field near Russell Field Trail.
Okay.
On June 14th of 1969. Let's get into this. 6-year-old Dennis was camping with his father, grandfather, and brother, gay, for Father's Day weekend in Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Not a lick of poon. Boy's 6 years old. He's basically a man.
Yes.
He should be getting a pair of boots and a carton of cigarettes and being sent to the coal mines.
In Tennessee, yes.
Tell him to go knock up a 35-year-old divorcee.
I would if I could.
That's impossible. Although the youngest birth ever recorded was by like a 5-year-old girl. True story.
We'll cover
it's
that.
Both scientifically amazing and morosely, grossly dark.
We will cover that in another episode.
So they hiked up to Spence Field, a large grassy clearing at 4,800 feet of elevation, commonly used by hikers to rest. While playing hide and seek, good call. What do you let your kids do in 1969 in the middle of the woods? Play hide and seek. Oh, my kid went missing. What happened? We were playing hide and seek. You're dumb.
He's really good at it.
You're an idiot. Did you think you were going to... He's 6. He has superpowers. You think you're going to find him? He can fit anywhere. 6-year-olds are like gerbils. If they can fit their head through it, they can get their body through it. While playing hide and seek... Oh, shit. Oh, no, I didn't finish that. While playing hide and seek with his brother and a few other kids, Dennis ducked behind a bush and simply never came back out.
It was a big bush.
It was his mom's bush. His father, William Martin, immediately began searching. Within 5 minutes, he was shouting his son's name. Within 5 minutes. Motherfucker, you should be shouting his name immediately. Would you just walk around for a couple minutes and go,
Timmy, Stevie.
Anybody seen Dennis? He's being a real menace.
I would think you'd start
I'd like
yelling.
to know what it really sounded like. Dennis, you don't get your ass back out here, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you in front of Grandpa.
That's exactly what it sounded like. But I would start yelling that immediately.
Yeah, you...
Not wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Give him a head start.
If you're not dead, you're going to be. If a stranger picks you up with a bundle of candy, it's your fault. Your mother was right. Now, park rangers were alerted within hours But it is 1969. I mean, you know, depending on how far they're out they are, you know. But either way, with it, you have a 6-year-old with you. I'd assume you're pretty close to somewhere where you can drive a fucking car.
You would think.
So why hours? Would you just disappear in the woods? Be like, no, we got this.
Well, Grandpa was with me. He moved slow.
Like, Grandpa was in Korea. He can find anything. He found dengue fever 5 times. And he wasn't even in Africa. Over the next week, more than 1,400 volunteers, park staff, National Guard troops, and the U.S. Army Special Forces Green Berets joined in this search. The Berets worked independently with separate radio channels and no clear coordination with local authorities. Weird.
Why didn't they? Obviously, in 1969, they hadn't seen Rambo yet. You don't send them into the forest.
No, they just kill things.
Yes.
Their involvement was never officially explained, which is an anomaly that continues to spark speculation.
Yes.
Because that is weird.
Unless
there happens to be a training facility near there.
One of the forts is
Bragg.
Is Bragg in North
Knox.
Carolina? No, not in Kentucky. But I think Bragg may be in North Carolina. So it is plausible. But to get even to get anybody other than the National Guard is a little weird.
In the Army National Guard, you can.
But to get the actual Green Berets or any kind of, even just a regular military platoon is
odd.
Yes, it's odd.
If like Fort Bragg or something like that's pretty fucking close to where they were at, then I can understand it. Because, yeah, I mean, why would you not, especially like a Green Beret, somebody like that? Yeah, why would you not utilize somebody who's got that, what's the word I'm looking for? That expertise or that training in woodsy shit. Just go find Bear Grylls. He'll find him. Or Les Stroud, is that his name? Yes. The Survivor Man? Or fucking the hippie from Dual Survival? Anybody? No, I was going to say anybody from Naked and Afraid, but don't do that to go look for a 6-year-old. You'll never find him. He'll just see the flopping wiener, and he'll be like, oh, no, it's Uncle John, and he'll just keep running until you never find him. Now, the search covered 56 square miles of dense mountain terrain, steep ravines, and thick forest canopy, which is a fucking lot. 56 miles is a lot. I mean, granted, yes, you want to cover all your bases with shit like that, but like 56 square miles, like how long would it take a 6-year-old kid to traverse anywhere near that? Are we finding Fort Bragg?
Fort Bragg is in
North Kakalaki?
North Carolina, but I do not think it's close to the Tennessee border.
Well, then they're stupid. Where was I? Oh, search dogs lost Dennis's scent within yards of the site. That's never good. And weather turned against them. Heavy rain hit the area the night after his disappearance, erasing tracks and washing away clues. You're really digging into the location of this, aren't you? Next thing you know, I'm going to walk in one day and you're going to have one of those weird investigator boards with red yarn connecting a bunch of shit. And you'll be like, little fucking 6-year-old Dennis was taken by the fucking stink squatch.
Fort Bragg is closer to the ocean than close to.
But arguably close enough for them to possibly be involved.
I mean,
they got helicopters and shit. It wouldn't take them no time at all to get there.
Wait, I just lost it. Fuck.
Anyway. Let's talk about some theories and witnesses. A family named Key, because they held the key to this investigation. Hiking about 5 miles away near Rowan's Creek, reported hearing a loud scream and seeing a, quote, rough-looking man running through the woods carrying something on his shoulder, possibly red fabric, and Dennis had been wearing a red shirt. This is just this is just a mountain man. This is just a mountain man doing mountain man things.
Yep.
He just had to go get more gas for the meth lab.
Probably.
He was right. Woo! We're going to make some of that blue stuff that the the bald man with the slightly German but also slightly Jewish name was making. Heisenberg.
Oh, okay.
It was a kind of a mix. I was like, I see what you did there. Bringing them together. It's been a long time. It's time we reunite those two.
Yes.
Now, the FBI investigated but could not corroborate the sighting. No shit, it's 1969. And no footprints, scraps of clothing, or remains were ever found.
Just disappeared.
Yeah, in broad daylight, within eyesight, yes, but for short earshot of his family members.
Well, I would think because of the story is he ducked behind. Did they check for a well? Did Timmy fall in the well behind the bush?
Right. Did he go to fucking Neverland?
What was that? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Narnia? No, that was in a wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
Yeah.
Okay.
The wardrobe was the entrance to Narnia.
Okay. Well, couldn't somebody like tilted the wardrobe on his back and left it behind that bush?
Well, isn't it Neverland? Isn't that how you get into Neverland? Wasn't that under a bush?
I read bush.
I always heard the only thing under a bush is child support.
That is very fucking true. Trust me. Been there. Twice.
So no remains despite military grade search effort. What is a military grade search effort?
When the Green Berets were involved.
Dog scent ended abruptly. It didn't like trail away. It just stopped. And the Green Beret presence fuels government conspiracy theories.
I mean, like I said, Fort Bragg is closer to Wilmington, to the ocean, south, the southern part of North Carolina, closer to the ocean.
How redundant.
It is plausible that they might have been doing, missions or training missions in the area and just joined in. That is very plausible. I do not know that, but it's not like it's just right next door.
But were they impossible missions?
Tom Cruise was not involved.
About Impossible Whoppers?
No, I will not eat fake meat.
I've had an Impossible Patty. We have them at work for vegetarians. They're fine for what they are. I mean, I'm not going to order one, but like, if you're starving, it's pretty edible.
Well, if you're starving, you'll eat anything.
Yeah, poop.
No, let's not get that carried away.
Drink pee. Was it like 2 or 3 times you can recycle pee before it becomes toxic?
I think only once.
Let's find out.
It tastes like shit, so I'm not going to find out.
I would think it would taste like piss. You would think shit would taste like shit.
I'm saying it doesn't taste good. Now, I've never had it chilled, so I don't know.
No, you got to have it warm straight from the tap.
Oh, no, that's bad.
You got to get straight pee in your own mouth.
I'm going to pass.
Not on somebody else's. That's gross.
That's wrong.
Is it necessary? Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No, but I do it anyway because it's sterile and I like the taste.
Oh boy.
Okay, case 2, Jared Atadero in 1999, Roosevelt National Forest in Colorado, near Big South Trail, Poudre Canyon, part of Roosevelt National Forest. This is a 3-year-old boy, Trace, in Spanish.
Please tell me his family that were camping.
Jared and his 6-year-old sister were staying at the Poudre River Resort owned by their father, Alan Atadero.
Okay.
A group of adults from a church singles group.
Oh, there's a
problem. That's the most boring shit ever.
Oh, there was some freaky
That's either the most boring shit ever or they definitely just ate this kid.
Oh, they PDF'd him first.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Case closed. Move on to the next one.
I'm not going to go where I went in my head initially. It's a little too far. Start over from where I was. A group of adults from a church singles group offered to take the kids on a short hike along the Big South Trail, an easy forest trail near a creek. Why the fuck would you be okay with that? Hi, we're just some fucking people that you've never met before, and we're in a large group, and we're all meeting because we are Christians and we want to fuck something. We're going to dry hump the shit out of each other after this hike. It's going to smell terrible. Can we take your 3-year-old with us? Sure. Have fun. He's got goldfish in his backpack. Don't eat them. They're for him. Like, seriously, you just were like, yeah, have fun, guys. Go with the weird single ladies and guys. I'm sure there's nothing weird afoot with that group.
Probably not.
Midway through, Jared ran ahead only about 100 feet in front of the group and disappeared around a bend. Yet another reason why you don't let your fucking children go out with strange people. Like, wait, I trusted you. I trust this man, officer, and he lost my child. Longtime friend? Yeah. Known him for about 48 minutes. Trust him with my life. Clearly can't trust him with my child's.
Big difference there.
When they reached the turn, he was gone. Little ass probably fell off the edge.
He's fast, man.
Fast as fuck, boy. Oh, that explains it. He ran away so fast. He ran away so fast because he got new school shoes, but his dad wouldn't let him run around the track at at Dick's Sporting Goods, so he was doing it there.
Yep, that's it.
If you had any type of a childhood or have children and you don't understand that, go fuck yourself. You're a bad parent.
Go ahead.
What?
I was going to say, if you don't have, probably you are fucking yourself. That's why you don't have children, but continue.
Yeah. But seriously, who hasn't at least seen a kid run full speed around that track while they're like, yeah, I like these shoes, Mom. They make me run fast. I'm like, that's not the shoes, you fucking idiot. That's your body. Those, pump them up all you want, Tanner. Not going to help. Okay. So search and rescue began immediately. So this one was immediate. The other one was a couple hours later. This one was immediate.
Well, from 69 to 99, we made a lot of advances in searching technology.
Yeah, one's heterosexual, one's gay.
99, we had cell
99.
phones. 99, we had a cell phone. 69, no cell phone. You had to actually
99 would just be like cuddling, right?
What?
99.
Oh, yes. That's spooning.
Or sporking.
Oh.
Having sex in spoon position?
My dick's not long enough.
Damn. Got nothing. And nor do you.
Well, see them fat bottom girls. Now, if it's a bony ass bitch,
Fat bottom girls.
maybe I could do it.
You make the average man feel inadequate.
You gotta scoot down on the bed a little bit more and get a more upward trajectory.
Yeah. So 150 plus volunteers, divers, dogs, and helicopters. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge. Over 10 days, they searched rugged canyon terrain, steep inclines, and dense woods. No trace. Heavy snow hit within days, burying potential evidence, of course. Fast forward to 2003. 4 years later, two hikers scaling a cliff in the Comanche Peak Wilderness area found a child's shoe and pieces of clothing on a rock shelf at 12,000 feet elevation, about 550 vertical feet above the trail and 7 miles from where Jared vanished. Yeah, because there's no way you can travel 7 miles in 4 years.
Well,
Anyway, investigators later identified the items as being Jared's. The shoes were white sneakers, appeared remarkably clean and untattered despite years of exposure. Excuse me. Pieces of his fleece jacket were found torn, but not in a pattern consistent with animal predation. Fragmentary remains or a few bones confirmed via DNA testing to be the remains of Jared. Let's talk about why it's strange. A 3-year-old could not physically climb that terrain. I don't know. I've seen some 3-year-olds do some pretty gnarly shit. Was he entirely white? If he had any type of jungle in him.
Whoa.
What? Asian, like, specifically? Vietnamese?
Are Asians good climbers?
The jungle kinds are.
The jungle kind. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's legitimate. Not only can you hear jungle Asian many times on like Bad Friends and shit like that, I used that as a reference to guess the origin of that Asian kid at the bar. I got it wrong the first time, and I looked at him and I said, jungle, ? And his friends were like, whoa, that's fucking racist. And he even looked at them and said, no, it's not. That's a fair question. I was like, thank you. Like, are you civilized or not? Is it there's dun, 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 and then there's
All right. All right. Okay.
But I mean, a 3-year-old could. It's incredibly unlikely, but I would not say it's impossible. Especially, there's routes. Little kids are curious. I'm sure he could have walked around for fucking hours finding other routes to different places and shit like that, like kids fucking do. Just like how we all found ways to get to the other neighborhoods that had the better candy during Halloween without crossing the main road. Mostly culverts.
I mean, that's very doubtful, but
yeah,
it's not out of the question.
I would say massively improbable, but I would not put it in the realm of impossible.
I think he would be dead from hypothermia before he would be able to ascend to such height.
He'd be dead from one of those dudes from the fucking Christian Singles Mingles. What if that's what they called it? Come to the Christian Single Mingle hike. Food will not be provided. You must bring your own Jesus, if they're Catholic. No predator evidence, like drag marks or scattered remains. It's a big one. Clean shoes and scattered clothing defying weathering expectations. And the cause of death, undetermined. No shit. You just found fragments of bones. He ran into a giant.
I mean,
ground his bones to dust.
If we're going to go the supernatural route, the finding of the gym shoes or sneakers or whatever
is weird.
Is weird with no wear and tear after, 4 years? 3 years? No weathering.
Right.
That.
Like somebody's just been holding on to them.
And then placed them. That's.
But 4 years is a long time to wait to do something like that.
And
if it's just a murderer.
And how likely, I'm not an expert, but obviously if that's the case, the shoes were a trophy. They're not going to get rid of that.
Yeah, you would think not, unless they died.
But then who put them there then?
Well, I think that was their
dying.
Whatever, their dying placement.
Yes,
their shrine.
That's true.
Behold my work, my life's work, the death of one 3-year-old. Took me 48 years to muster up the physical ability to murder a 3-year-old boy. And I did it. I don't always murder 3-year-old boys. But when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends. Yeah, so it's fucking weird.
It's
like what it's some of not all of the aspects combined are weird. Not all of them, but certain ones sprinkled together are weird. And the scope of time with that they're talking about makes it fucking weird.
Yeah.
If this was like a 3-day thing, even then I'd be like, yeah, his shoe should be fucking destroyed.
Right.
And fuck.
At least have some
creases
and mud from rain splashing and
running from Christian mingle people.
Right. And an animal surely would come across it, would smell it and come across and
maybe piss on it or something.
Yeah, chew on it, take a shit in it, something.
Wear it for a hilarious TikTok video.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one. R.I.P. little guy. Aaron Hedges.
Ooh.
2014, Crazy Mountains, Montana. Red flag.
Don't go to a mountain called Crazy Mountain.
Yeah, something bad happened to Aaron. Where was he? Crazy Mountains.
Go figure.
Fuck him. This is September 2014. You're near Cottonwood Lake, racist. Crazy Mountains in north central Montana. He's a 38-year-old man, so I don't feel as bad about this one. Aaron was hunting elk with 2 friends in the Crazy Mountains. Such a weird name. An isolated, jagged range in south central Montana. They had a base camp set up near Campfire Lake. Sounds right.
I remember this.
And Aaron became separated after deciding to hike ahead to another cache point and meet them later. Don't go in the woods by yourself. We all know this.
But Your next bullet point, you were allowed to because you had one of these devices.
He was experienced. He knew the area. He was dressed warmly, and he had a GPS device. He had a Garmin, probably.
They were tracking him. They could track each other.
The government. When he failed to arrive at camp, his friends radioed authorities. Helicopters, ground teams, and dogs searched for days. Snowstorms hit the mountains shortly after he vanished. Of course. The official search lasted 2 weeks with no signs of any survivor or evidence. Now, 2 years later, in 2016, a rancher found a backpack, boots, and thermos neatly placed near Cottonwood Lake, roughly 10 miles from where Aaron was last seen. Investigators later found his skull and some bones in a nearby area. The items appeared deliberately set down, not scattered. The rifle and some personal items were missing, and the cause of death was listed as likely hypothermia. They took the gun, though. Just 2 years later.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fucking weird.
I think this one was featured in the documentary.
The cockumentary.
Yes.
Porn. It's a great porn name. I wonder if there's got to be one out there named Cockumentary.
I'm sure there is.
If not, we're making that. Excuse me. Let's talk about some weird shit. Hypothermia can cause paradoxical undressing, which you talked about earlier, but that doesn't explain why the gear was stacked or placed deliberately. The spot was at a high elevation, remote, and miles off his intended route, and no clear sign of confusion or injury was found. So, somebody fucked this guy. It was the rancher. Did they question the rancher?
No.
Tune in next week to find out. Just end the stream. So, now we get even more weird. We're talking about guys that are supposed to know shit about shit.
Know shit about shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least know enough to have a fucking GPS thing. You would think, did nobody track the GPS thing?
I think they did, and it malfunctioned if I'm not.
Of course it did. Of course it did.
Yeah.
You mean it was hacked by the CIA?
Or the aliens?
Or the Bigfoot?
I think the aliens have devices that can shut that shit down.
I mean, all you'd really need is some type of EMP.
They got a jammer.
You can buy one of those from fucking, well, I was going to say Radio Shack.
Not
You can't buy
anymore.
shit from Radio Shack now. Bring back Radio Shack.
Yes.
I don't know why, but do it? Question mark. Bring back another store that's going to be further away than Walmart that has everything that Radio Shack had. It'd be good for the economy.
I liked Radio Shack.
I feel like it wouldn't serve much purpose now, though. Where are you going to go? You're going to go get a fucking weather radio? Which I think I might buy one of those. I think that is kind of an important thing to have. Like, as old school as it might sound, I think that's one of the old, like, traditional you keep it around things that should probably still be around. The weather, the emergency weather radios.
I got my phone.
Yeah, but what happens if your phone goes down? What happens if there's an attack on the infrastructure of cellular devices? You can't beat old, tried and tested.
That and a police scanner. We can survive any apocalypse.
Yes, exactly.
I used to have a police scanner.
And a laser pointer.
Bring down planes with that shit.
Yeah. Laser pointers just make everything interesting.
Isn't that against the law? Can't you go to jail?
Let's find out.
You can do it.
One of us is going to die soon. One way or the other.
I don't need to be Epstein. I'll let you do it.
Steamed. Call it steamed in the streets. Okay. Next case. Deor Kuntz Jr. Racist. 2015. This is in the Salmon Chalice National Forest in Idaho. 2-year-old this time. Sad. Fuck him. I'm just kidding. Fuck the grown guy. God, the dog just scared the shit out of me.
Looking up over the door.
He just fucking entered frame from stage right and it just looks like a fucking fat horse. Now, Dior was camping with his parents, Jessica Mitchell and Dior Sr., his great-grandfather, and a friend named Isaac Reinwand. He's a fucking wizard, Harry. And also, okay, this is going to sound heartless that I'm focused on this point. Don't take your fucking 2-year-olds camping. They're not gaining anything from that experience, and you're just going to have high blood pressure the whole time. You're going to be like, oh, this is going to be so much fun. And then you're going to come back after the weekend and think, did you have so much fun? They're like, no, I almost fucking died. Because every time I couldn't see him, I thought, dead. A dingo ate my baby. I lived that life for 48 hours. No, Stacy, I don't ever want to go again. Thank you for asking. Do you want to go get macchiatos or not? Now, midday, the group was near their campsite by Timber Creek, not to be confused with Justin Timberlake. Much larger body of water, because he gets the bitches wet. The parents say they briefly walked away, either to the truck or to fish nearby, and when they looked back, the boy was gone. Another problem I have with this. 1, you walked away briefly. Okay, either to the truck. Okay, that's brief. 1, just bring the fucking kid with you. 2, you walked away briefly to fish. I was just going to briefly go fish, and I was only gone 4 or 5 hours. How far could he go? He can't even walk. He just crawls.
This is not a missing 411 case.
What is it?
This is a murder case that parents were tired of their fucking kid.
You think?
Yes.
Oh, let's get into it. The area is small and fenced by natural barriers, rocks, creek, forest line, things that kids totally wouldn't want to go be like, I mean, think about it. Kids are just little invalids. Just looking for ways to die around every corner. Hundreds of searchers, helicopters, drones.
What year was 2000?
The government.
2015?
15. I'm just saying the government. Government uses drones. They bombed him. Blew the little bastard up like a little Ukrainian soldier. Divers and scent dogs combed the site for weeks. No footprints, no clothing, no scent trail. Bullshit. A 2-year-old kid just lost in you're smelling that fucking diaper from like miles away. He's not like, you're going to find him because of the drag mark of the giant shitty diaper that he's dragging behind him as he crawls along. He's going to look like a fucking queen ant just dragging his ass. No creek the creek was shallow, too shallow to drown unnoticed. The unnoticed is a nice detail. Like, it's not too shallow to drown, but somebody's going to hear it at least.
And see the body.
So, like, I mean, he's dead, but at least we know why. That's way better, right? Divers found nothing downstream. Initially, police ruled out wild animal attacks because there's no signs of blood or a struggle. It's a 2-year-old. If you have the right wild animal, it's just going to pick him up and walk away, or fly away even at that point.
Yeah,
that's an eagle.
Yeah,
fucking gonzo. Those things carry off fucking sheeps and shit. You think it can't pick up a toddler? They're flying around. They do that weird sideways look down at the ground, and they go light work, and they just come in and fucking snatch that little fucker up. But then, if you've ever seen a Disney movie, then we wouldn't be in this scenario, because they obviously would have just raised him as one of their own, and he would have come back as some type of a superhero.
Yes.
So
I don't
give it a couple more years. Maybe he's still in training. Chill out, mom and dad. Oh, my baby's gone. Oh. Pardon me. Both parents failed parts of polygraphs and gave inconsistent timelines, raising suspicion of foul play. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Where were the parents from? Were they from a holler or a trailer park?
Probably.
Well, I don't know, with that kind of name. Did they sign paperwork at Estes Island?
I don't think so.
The family friend Isaac was also scrutinized, but he was cleared. So Isaac is the only Isaac that I guess is okay. Isaac Yankum?
What about the grandpa?
Can't do it. Despite years of searching, through 2019, no trace of Dior was ever found. Why is your kid named after a designer fucking cologne?
Fucking Millennials.
Goddamn foreigners. Build the wall. Why it's often linked to 411. Vanished in seconds in daylight near water surrounded by family. He got murdered.
Maybe seconds.
Dogs failed to track the scent because he got murdered. Searchers baffled. Every natural explanation failed because he was murdered. While possibly a criminal case, it aligns eerily with the 411 pattern, quote unquote. He was murdered.
Seconds is a stretch because the parents said, this is why they failed the polygraph. We either went to the truck
or to go fishing. Yeah, because those are two very similar, not only activities, but also timelines.
So fishing is going to take a little bit longer. So seconds is a bit of a stretch. And we have to take into account, and I'm being serious, is your aerial prey.
Yeah, eagles and shit.
There would not be anything.
No, he'd just be gone.
Yes. There'd be no footprints, no diaper drag marks like you like to so vividly explain.
The only thing you might hear is the soft rumblings of aha in the background while the eagle flies away, because like the only thing that could fit that moment would be "Take on me," just echoing through the wilderness.
This child
was fucking killed
by the parents.
He was unalived by his parents or somebody. What?
I saw a flash over there.
It was the boy. He's returned with his eagle powers. Shut up.
He's probably got to go out.
He's barking at. He's looking into my soul.
He's probably got to go take a shit.
You and me both, buddy. Here, it just wants me to read the news.
Well, quit hitting the bottom.
Apparently, if you go there or there, bad things happen. That face, man.
Continue with this episode.
Wait, did that say an NFL kicker just hit an 81-yard? Oh, 68. Yeah, I saw that. Shut up. Nobody cares.
Continue with the episode without me.
Okay.
So I don't have it.
Do you know about Stacey Arras?
Oh.
Well, I'll talk about her without you anyway. This was in 1981 in Yosemite National Park, California. She was 14 years old. Stacey was on a horseback trip with her father and 6 others through Yosemite's backcountry after arriving at Sunrise High Sierra Camp. Stupid fucking name, too many words. She told her dad she wanted to take photos of a nearby lake about 100 yards from camp. That's fine. She left with a 77-year-old group member who stopped to rest while she continued down the trail alone, only a few minutes walk ahead. What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. 14-year-old girl went to go take pictures of shit with a 77-year-old. That was the last time anyone saw her. Rangers were notified immediately, and over the next 9 days, 150-plus people, helicopters, divers, and canines scoured the high-altitude terrain. That's not that many people. I'm not going to lie. You don't seem as important as everybody else. They found only her lens cap and partial footprints leading nowhere. The area had open visibility, impossible to get lost unseen for long. What the fuck? Man, I grammared the shit out of that one, didn't I? Sorry. Open visibilities. Hi, Gonzo. Is a toss-up. She's old enough she could disappear if she wanted to. It wouldn't be that incredibly difficult. We gotta fix it. We gotta fucking set up a new camera angle. And God, I gotta stop eating like shit and I gotta go to the gym. Look at my double chin. It's not true. Anybody that knows, they know. The double chin never goes away. I am fat, no matter how much better I get in the fatness. Where was I? She was an experienced hiker, familiar with the Yosemite trails, and the weather was clear. No cliffs, no hazards near the trail, none of that shit. But disappeared, no trace. Not even clothing or bones has ever been recovered. Ever. Coincidentally, Yosemite is one of the top missing 411 cluster zones with over 40 unexplained disappearances. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Just kidding. This one's All right, I'll give you the quick rundown. Phil's coming back. 81, 14-year-old girl on a horseback trip with her dad and 6 others, goes with a 77-year-old group member to take some photos with her camera. And I'm not going to lie, I farted a minute ago, so if there's still some remnants, that's where it came from.
Did you give Gonzo a shout out?
I did.
Shout out, Gonzo.
I could definitely smell that fart. I thought we were good. You were gone for a minute, you know?
My nose is a little stuffy.
Not for long. She just disappears. Apparently there's no real, like, it's clear. Vision is clear in the area. You're not just going to, like, disappear behind a fucking tree. Didn't find shit. They didn't find anything. They found, like, some footprints that led nowhere and the lens cap to her camera.
Okay.
That was it.
How old?
14.
14.
So old enough to, like, not just fucking disappear like that,
And
unless she was planning on it.
who was there? A 71-year-old?
77.
77-year-old.
Had stopped to rest and
No relation.
and Stacy went on. She was just a group member, it said.
Male or female?
That's an interesting question. I don't have that written down.
Well, does it really matter?
77, they took a break. Either way. That's all that matters.
They did it.
It's their fault. It's your fault, 77-year-old. Oh, my balls is hot. I feel like Derek Lewis in this bitch.
Thank you for that information.
You're welcome. I might have released more of that fart, too.
The internet is glad to know this.
But yeah, no crazy weather spikes. She was apparently a decent hiker. Nothing other than the couple bullshit footprints that didn't lead anywhere and a lens cap. They never found anything.
Just went missing in plain sight.
They also only had, God damn it, they also only had, like, it said 150 plus people. That's not that many. So clearly she wasn't that important.
It's true.
This is literally like a tenth of what the fucking first kid got.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, she's 14. She's probably kind of a bitch. Let's not do that. If we find her, she's just going to throw stuff at us and tell her to get out of her forest room. Get out of my cave. You're not my dad. I'm practically an adult. I'm going to marry fucking John and we're going to have babies and we're going to be millionaires when we're going to sell, I don't fucking know, art made out of poop from wild animals. There's a lady that actually does that with moose turds.
Nice. Saw
her on YouTube. Case 6.
She has a bigger following than us.
Yeah, poop. We got to have more poop. Next week, I'm pooping on the desk.
Why do we even do this? This might be the last episode. I might quit.
Oh, shut up. You know you have fun doing this. Imagine how much fun it'd be with the poop right here. We'd either have to change the camera angle or I would have to poop enough so that it would vertically reach about there.
Continue with case 6.
This is the last case we will be talking about tonight.
Okay.
This is Charles McCullough, 1975, in Crater Lake National Park in Oregon. I want to go there. Have you seen pictures of it? Allegedly, it's like a crater, hit the top of a hill. And it looks pretty cool. You can't swim there, I don't think.
Well, if I ever get,
I'm going. I'm swimming. Come catch me if you can, coppers. This is a 19-year-old man, January of 75. So January in Oregon, probably not the best weather. But let's find out. Aspiring nature photographer from Virginia, last seen hitchhiking to Crater Lake to take winter photos. He told a friend he'd return in 2 days, but never did. Sounds about right. He DB Coopered it. The hikers found his pants upright, belt unbuckled, inside out near Bybee Creek, 12 miles from where he planned to go. Socks still tucked into the pant legs. No boots, no shirt, no jacket. A few bones inside the pants. No skull, no upper body remains nearby. Camera equipment was gone.
Okay, so there was a skeleton inside the pants.
Partially. There was some bones in the pants.
So obviously
it was a boner.
His tibia and fibia were in the back because you
never know.
Socks
it could have been part of his pelvis.
I'm just saying, for socks to be tucked inside the pants, it'd have to be some.
I know, right?
I'm no forensic psychologist or whatever.
Good one.
Scientist, or what's a medical examiner?
A forensic pathologist?
That's what I'm looking for. That's why I keep you around, Travis.
I'm here for you. There's no signs of animal involvement. Pants were positioned like he melted or vanished from within them. Maybe he did. Maybe he got Thanos.
Maybe.
Be some shit. Edit it so one of us fucking away like the fucking Avengers. His remains couldn't have been carried by animals uphill in snow. Yes, they could. Yes, they could.
Yes.
Shut up. You're stupid. Shut up, expert.
Jacob could definitely carry him up the fucking hill.
He's so sexy. He's so dreamy. He's my olive-skinned naughty little treat. All right. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Nothing other than that. That's all they ever found. No more, no less. No more bones, no less bones. Just enough bones.
So let's get to these.
Whose bones?
Let's get to the paranormal theories. What the fuck's going on, Travis? Let's solve.
Well, we're going to talk about some conventional theories first. You got to get those out of the way, even though they're less fun. We already did.
It's all murder.
The one little kid got murdered by his parents or grandpa. The other kid got
the first one
extracurricularly killed by some Christian people. There might have been some type of a what's the word I'm looking for? A sacrifice involved in that one, in my personal humble opinion.
I think the first one and the Hunter.
God damn it.
Are the two interesting cases.
Yes. And honestly, the 14-year-old girl too. And this guy.
Well,
just because of the age. The age, and that they're allegedly supposed to be decent at traversing things like this.
But we don't.
And the one bitch had a horse. Why the fuck were you on foot?
Well, but this guy, he was murdered.
Murder.
It wasn't a strange disappearance. He was just murdered. In my opinion.
Smells like murder.
The first boy, the first story where the boy went around the bend and just vanished.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Where the Green Berets, if Rambo can't find you, something fucking up.
No, if they would have brought John in, they would have found the kid.
Yeah,
dead or alive.
Wanted. And the Hunter is very interesting because there was technology. He was experienced and just gone.
Joe Rogan has him in a cage.
Probably.
That's who teaches him how to hunt.
Yes. So, but like this, and like the 2-year-old, fuck you for turning your back on a 2-year-old.
In the woods.
In a camping area.
What was I supposed to do? I heard there's muskies in that water. Shut the fuck up, Jethro. Okay, we're going to talk about some conventional boring theories because we have to. Accidents, falls, exposure. We're talking vast wilderness, quick weather shifts, disorientation, the paradoxical undressing, implying some hypothermia being involved, but it doesn't explain the neat stacking of the clothes or the loss of scent by scent dogs. Both of which are pretty legitimate questions, especially the neat folding of clothes.
Well, wasn't
because that's clearly somebody involved.
Wasn't the Outlaw Pass the clothes folded up neatly too?
I don't think so. Because some people at the Outlaw Pass were wearing other people's clothes. It's like, they may have been, but it's like they had
was folded up in the tent.
Yeah, like they had been in bed and they just like put on whatever they could get their hands on. Yeah. So that's what happens when you have a bunch of Russians having an orgy.
Yeah, a lot of vodka, baby.
A lot of vodka, a lot of. Probably some racism.
Probably.
A lot of cheap cigarettes. Bad tattoos. Shitty haircuts.
You're stereotyping, Travis.
I'm just being real. Spits facts. Not facts. Facts. Faccs. Facts. They say they want answers. About what? Now I got big facts. It's a song. As soon as it's a song, it's true. Animal attacks. Bears, cougars, wolves. Plausible, but usually leave clear evidence like drag marks, torn clothing, blood, or remains. That's true. What about eagles? I stand by the eagle thought process.
For the young children, yes.
Or maybe fucking Caesar and his minions rode by on their horses.
Oh.
The apes.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes, I got you.
I'm pretty sure they were in like Northern California, Oregon area.
Possibly.
Ape not kill ape.
But I think, in all seriousness, the 19-year-old, the grown adult.
So there's a shitload of eagles rolling around kidnapping the fuck out of people and killing them.
I mean, if you want to go the Thunderbird, maybe a much bigger.
Lovely car.
Cryptid.
Oh. I thought you meant somebody in a Thunderbird was rolling around like, hey, you need a ride?
I mean, I could go with that a little bit if you wanted to
They're
play
doing
cryptid, but just an eagle's not going to snatch up a 19-year-old.
What was that called? Highway? With Kiefer Sutherland? It's like a hitchhiker girl, and he like kidnapped her, tried to kill her, or grape her or something. I think he had a scar. I remember I watched the movie like twice. I don't know. Human foul play. Duh. Some may be kidnappings or murders with hidden evidence. Duh. But too many involve impossible terrain or vanished footprints. What are you talking about? That would potentially make it easier for it to be a unsolved murder.
Well, I will say in their defense, these national parks are vast.
Yes.
And it goes along with the Sasquatch, Bigfoot.
Sam Squamch?
The phenomenon that people can't really grasp how big these areas are and how dense some areas.
Oh, especially like in the Pacific Northwest and shit.
So it doesn't take much to. Searching would be incredibly hard in some of these areas.
This is true.
So, I mean.
This is true. But you did mispronounce it. It's Sam Squamch.
Bigfoot.
Sam Squamch. From Trailer Park Boys. Oh my God, dude. There's a whole fucking episode about Sam Squamch.
No.
He's a big cocksucker. Got to be about a 12-footer. He said, "There's a fucking Sam Squamch, boys." They said, "Oh shit, Bubs, we better run." He's like, "No, can't be more than a 6-footer. We can fucking take him." Trailer Park Boys. Search error, inconsistent records, overlapping zones. Wouldn't you want your zones to overlap?
I would
slightly.
So.
You fucking dumb idiots. Weather interference. Don't be a pussy. Some bodies may have been missed early and later uncovered,
but
that's not out of the question.
But from back when I researched this,
back in my day,
years ago, it is odd that some of these cases the evidence was found in the searched area, very close to where it began. That, yes, could be an error, could be overlooked, but the closer it is, the less likely that is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It makes it weird.
Like overlapping zones should be a thing to a certain extent, but are you talking? If that's an issue, then that's a logistical issue, and somebody's a fucking idiot because it shouldn't be that hard.
And if the Green Berets are involved,
the Green Berets,
they're going to take care of it.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on who you're talking about.
There'll be no mistakes.
Depends on who we're talking about. But the weather interference, yeah, I can buy that to a certain extent
for a time,
especially like for like covering up. Depending on what park you're in, I could see that being an explanation for covering up any evidence, and then by the time everything thaws back out and shit like that, there's just nothing to be found.
Right.
Because, the snow worms going around eating stuff.
Yeah.
Or ferrets or something. Fringe theories. This is where you get your dick hard. Bigfoot or unknown cryptid encounters. Paulides' Bigfoot background makes this theory popular. The predator with intelligence could explain vanishings without a trace. I don't think so. I mean, it could on paper, but I don't think that's what we're dealing with at all.
Predator, that indicates animal, I don't think.
And there's also the fact that the largest primates that we still know of are not carnivorous.
Yes, but big.
Gorillas eat fucking plants.
Maybe they got it.
But at the same time, there are plenty of monkeys and apes that do have an omnivorous lifestyle.
They will eat each other.
Yeah, so chickens eat fucking meat. A lot of people don't know that.
Chickens are fucking dinosaurs.
A lot of rodents eat meat. A lot of people don't know that. You ever seen a mouse get into a chicken coop?
Oh,
they go crazy.
Chickens will tear that motherfucker.
Dude, they turn straight into raptors from Jurassic Park.
They're
everybody get into your positions. We've trained our whole lives for this.
The dinosaur gene in them comes out.
Their little eyeballs do that little weird periscopy thing, and their pupil get all small, and it's just fucking on. Alien abductions or missing time phenomena. The 0 cent trail kind of makes you leans into this, along with the instant vanishings and reappearances miles away. But what do you think? What do they just they abduct the human, turn their buttholes inside out, drop them again? We're done.
I've often talked about or thought about your next point. I mean, that makes a little sense too if it was a real thing.
Oh, the interdimensional or time slip theory?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People step into thin spots, dimensional rifts, or temporal glitches. Some experiencers claim hours or days of missing time. That I've heard other stories about that. Oftentimes, I don't want to say in direct correlation, but I've heard them in correlation with the stairs to nowhere stories.
Right.
Like just deep, which, and at that point you could make the argument that there's some weird geothermal or magnetic anomalies going on out there that we just don't know about because they're national parks and they're not testing shit like that out that far into them. There could be all kinds of weird shit. There could be like a polarity switch for some reason because there's some like massive like electromagnetic anomaly underneath the ground that throws everything off and fucks up your cerebellum and all that shit.
You're just walking into another dimension.
Or an eagle took you.
Or
I stand by it. Eagles did it all.
Or mommy and daddy were tired of you and just didn't want to do.
And they hired an eagle to take you. Eagles are the cheap hitmen of the sky.
Yes.
You'd think it'd be crows. No, not big enough. Can't trust them. Takes too many of them to do the job. Loose beaks.
Where are you going with this, Travis?
I don't know. You can't. I'm trying to think of something to rhyme. Loose lips sink ships. Loose beaks cause info leaks.
Okay. Is Ox Jones making an appearance?
But I don't think so. He could be in this house. He's actually the one that convinced me about the Eagles.
Okay.
He said...
Could be the gay frogs.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Riding in triumphantly on the Eagles.
Yes.
100% this was all done by Eagles.
Maybe
a large vulture of some type. He's like the outlier of the Eagle clan.
Or what's the dinosaur? Pterodactyl? Did not go extinct. What? I don't know.
Pterosaur?
Pterosaur, whatever.
I don't think pterodactyl is actually even a species.
Well,
officially.
Whatever.
It could be. It could be.
Whatever the flying dinosaur was.
It could be the Quetzalcoatlus.
This continue. Don't.
Quetzalcoatlus was the...
That sounds like a fucking...
The second largest flying predator.
That sounds like the official name of a female's lady parts or something.
Yeah, dude. It was like, I want to say it was like fucking 20 or 30 feet tall. Not wingspan. Tall.
Maybe
to the head.
Maybe Mothman took them.
And it could fly. Fly being loosely used in this term. Mostly glide.
Glide a little bit.
Yeah. Had to have a good head start and a little drop, you know? Be like if you and I got wings, like we're not just getting off the ground on
We're
our
not
own
flying
power.
to fucking...
Unless our wings are the size of fucking Rhode Island. There's nowhere we're just flapping them fuckers and taking off. But we've wrapped it up.
Oh,
it was eagles. No, there's more actual evidence.
Case closed.
But we've already explained it. Eagles.
The young children, yes. The eagle's not taking a fucking grown adult.
They're the mafia of the skies. We did the aliens, interdimensional time slips. We did government and military involvement. Secret experiments, maybe underground bases, maybe.
Right. This is legitimate. I mean,
Stranger Things,
and there is the concept of alien abductions are just
the military.
Yes, they're a front for military
Epstein Island
or government testing.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe all the national parks just have like fucking slip and slides that go into the ground, and you just like out the other end, and you're on Epstein Island.
Maybe like the bank fucking
like the air things at the bank. Yeah, which I've always wanted in my house.
From John Wick.
I've always wanted one of those in my house.
What?
One of those whoop things.
You want to pass me notes in the living room?
There's like beer. Just anything.
Don't open it right away.
Anything that'll fit. Like fucking Mach 3 dildo coming your way. Now the Green Berets being involved in the Dennis Martin case fuel that a lot, and I don't blame people for that. That is on paper explainable, but also
very unlikely.
Also understandably strange,
in my opinion. I mean, unless I'm not missing.
It's not like it was the fucking president's kid,
right?
In which case, they wouldn't even call the Green Berets. They would do their due diligence and do it right, and they would call Sinbad. Come on, first kid.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
We all know that the
Lorax speaks for the trees.
that the U.S. military is not allowed to operate on U.S. soil outside of bases. So they can't,
unless
they're called.
Yes,
unless martial law
requested or instructed by the president. Basically,
that is what we have the National Guard for.
You can,
or the reserves.
Pauly Shore.
Yeah. So to bring in a special ops group, to bring them in is very interesting.
With one P. Special ops with one P. That's the boys in their uniforms. Special ops with two P's. That's intellectually questionable people with guns that want to shoot you.
But this now, I think if my brain has to go to the fact, okay, they were doing training exercises.
You're asking a lot of us by making our brains work. Period.
I mean, if they were doing training exercises in the area, I can kind of see. Okay, hey, well.
Yeah, swing by, help out.
Yeah, we'll help this.
And honestly, I could see, I could also see them just being like, yes, of course we'll help. Right. You know what I mean? Like, again, like, oh, well, you're so far away. Bitch, we just got to hop in the helicopter. We'll be there in about 45 minutes.
I mean, I can wrap my head around that, and that does make some sense to me.
What if that's what special forces, like, generals sounded like? All of them. They have meetings and, like,
gangsters.
They have meetings at the Pentagon. They're like, we think we're going to have to take out the prime minister of Milan. And they're like, that motherfucker owe me my $5. I kill him for free.
So basically you're saying the special ops generals are...
Cat Williams.
Or it sounded more like Bernie Mac to me.
Bernie Cat.
Okay.
The two-year-old, she the devil. I love Bernie Mac. Geomagnetic or energy anomaly theory, which we've already touched on. Certain wilderness areas have measurable magnetic disturbances that could affect the brain's navigation or perception. Facts.
But
could cause confusion, panic, or unconscious wandering. It could.
But also, you would think
I feel like we would know about that.
You would think maybe somebody would come across them, or they'd come across something else. But like I said, it's vast.
And you'd think we know about that by now, at least somewhat.
You would think this would be more, lack of a better term, popular. You'd hear more about stuff like this.
Popular, like the wood poplar.
Not popular, popular.
I like a good poplar. Makes for a good entertainment stand or utility table.
Here's the bottom line, kids. Fucking don't go in the fucking woods, and you're not going to be in a missing 411 case.
Just look up, because eagles come from above.
And parents, don't take your fucking 2-year-old camping.
If you see an eagle on the ground, it's a distraction technique.
I think we should alert all law enforcement and say, if you see a 2-year-old with his family at a campsite, arrest those motherfuckers immediately. They're going to kill that child.
And cage the eagles.
They're looking to get rid of him.
If his parents are eagles, double red flag. Last part, government silence about all this. Oh, my foot started to fall asleep. Now it's got that like weird, like it's in sand thing going on. The NPS refusal to maintain a centralized database remains suspicious. That's fucking insane. That's crazy that they don't do that. That's insane. I find that to be absolutely just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have fucking $8,000 to put one together. Eat a dick. Pay some nerd that likes to just be like, we'll give you a free, what is it? Is it military members or something like that? You can get that like pass where like you can get into all the national parks for free or some shit. No, the eagle never hurts the fly. It only kills the baby.
Yes. Yeah. I mean,
that's insane that they don't do that. That's just lack of due diligence.
And who knows? Now, 2025, maybe they do keep better records.
You said doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Yosemite alone has over 40 missing persons cases with unresolved outcomes. Who knew?
It's a lot.
Paulides claims multiple park officials privately admitted there's pressure not to publicize disappearances for tourism reasons. I believe that even though it's bullshit. I 100% believe that.
It makes sense.
It does, and
also,
from a business standpoint, it does make sense to do that. But
also,
it's still bullshit.
But it also makes sense as in they're just shut up. We know this is going on. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you know.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's weird. This is a weird case. I don't know.
There's just got a bunch of fucking government officials. They're like, well, the disappearance of the boy, just arm punch. And they're like, ow. Next question.
How about them Dodgers?
Yeah. Some cases were sealed or transferred to the FBI without any explanation.
Yeah, I mean, it really...
Which, when you bring the FBI into it, it adds a whole nother level to the shit.
Okay, wait a minute. So if it is on national park land, the FBI does have jurisdiction, I believe. Otherwise, it has to be interstate.
I don't know. I don't know the rules with eagle crime.
I know for the FBI to be involved.
Is there an eagle on the seal of the FBI?
I don't know.
If there is, then obviously they have a hand in this.
Because the FBI, if I'm not mistaken, can only when things go interstate, across state lines, that's when they get involved. But
is that what interstate means?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Well, we don't have the smartest.
Well, eagles don't believe in state lines.
But I'm not sure if I would think national parks being national, they would have fucking some sort of jurisdiction. I don't know.
When who else would have jurisdiction over?
I mean, the park rangers. Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously, like localized authorities.
But they're Barney Fifes.
Yeah, park rangers ain't doing shit. Park rangers are gonna be like,
let me see your fishing license.
You
don't have one? I'm gonna tell.
The mall cops with Lyme disease.
Yeah, they're gonna do the Paul Blart. They're gonna pop the little holder with the coins. Mm-hmm. He's like, "What's this?" He's like, "Oh, that's in case of a real emergency, it holds quarters, so you can call the real cops." But real cops, military, doesn't matter. If it's an aerial force like a battalion of eagles, there's nothing any of us can do. There's nothing that can be done. The only way we can do it is to hope that some bitch in pigtails gets caught up in a tornado in Kansas and can bring back the flying monkeys. It's the only defense we have.
Maybe.
There's no place like home. Shut the fuck up and bring the monkeys. In the 1970s, Yosemite
song just running through my head.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Take the last train to Clarksville, and I'll meet you at the station. I think that's the Monkees.
I think so too.
In the 1970s, Yosemite had 6 disappearances in one small area near Tenaya Canyon, nicknamed the Bermuda Triangle of Yosemite.
Well, don't go there, people.
Still no compiled official list exists.
That is a little strange.
That's like leaning into it, basically. You're basically co-signing what's happening to these people by doing that.
Yes.
That is a complete lack of due diligence or responsibility by the National Park Service.
I agree. I think there's something fishy here.
It's the eagle's breath.
All right. Are we done?
That's all I got.
I think Eagles is plausible. Just
for the kids,
for the
sure.
children, or but for the adults, there's
honestly even the 14-year-old, depending on how she was built.
Yeah, okay, maybe, but I don't think the eagle would take her very far. I don't know, but
maybe they were the Lord of the Rings eagles.
Some of these cases are very, very fascinating, but we are coming at it without 100% of the information.
Because you can't get it.
Because
it doesn't exist.
It seems a little bit more supernatural than it probably is. Green Berets military is fishy, but there is a reason. There is a plausible reason. I don't know.
So yeah, it's not extraterrestrial or supernatural. It's avian. Eagles.
All right. Case closed. David Paulides, you don't need to write any more books. Just call me.
Fly, eagles fly on the wings of mystery.
See, what you're telling me is, I don't think it's eagles. Actually, no.
Maybe it's falcons.
Or
Seahawks.
Jalen Hurts couldn't catch a cold, let alone a fucking baby.
He's a quarterback. He
doesn't know, but I'm trying to fit it in. I can't. Who's an Eagles receiver? I can't.
A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown. Okay. Maybe Jason Kelsey's out there fucking snagging up people.
Too fat.
All right.
It was Eagles. It's definitely Eagles. I would honestly go out on a limb to say that Eagles are responsible for like 1. Gonzo said it's the flying Jews. And the Eagles. If you think about it.
What I've seen a lot of those TikToks about Eagles.
Flying Jews?
No. I'm just ignoring your fucking
oh God, they're coming from above.
Anti-Semitism. I've seen those TikToks. I'm sure they're fucking AI generated where eagles coming down to and actually snatching up cats and
it happens pretty often.
And a dog like saving them.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of those fucking Sora videos now.
Yeah.
Of people be like, how smart the dog is. And I'm like, why does the baby have 3 hands when the dog knocks it over? Chill out. Calm down. And explain to me why eagles are kidnapping children in national parks and adults. You get like 2, 3, 4 eagles on one human, they're getting off the ground. As long as they can syncopate their fucking flaps.
Syncopate?
Yeah. As long as they can.
We're getting back to the nursing home again?
Yeah.
The flaps.
Yeah.
All right.
As long as they're instinctual enough.
All right. We are getting out of here before we go down a dark rabbit hole that I don't want to fucking.
It's so racist.
I don't want to go down. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate you. For those of you
probably sucked.
For those of you in the chat, like Gonzo and Papa Will, I think those are the only 2 chatting it up.
Yep, it appears to be.
All right.
I always forget that Gonzo's a fucking mod.
If you if you're listening to this,
2 people in our chat, but we have a mod.
We have more mods than we have viewers. How is that possible? If you're
she said, Phil, say the N-word. NyQuil. Newt. Nincompoop.
Napoleon.
Nigiri. The food.
Neglect.
Number.
Nicorette.
Nicaraguan.
Oh, I say that could get real close. All right, but if you've made it this far in the podcast, be sure to like, subscribe, and all that happy shit. We will see you next week for another fun-filled episode of Absolute Shit.
Pretty much, yeah. The Eagles did it.
The eagle has landed.